Hey guys, Eric here. Winter is not done with us yet. I was cruising on a nice sunny day in the wagon on Monday, and Tuesday or Wednesday came around and just dumped again last night. Nothing crazy, but lots of snow. We probably got 3 or 4 inches again last night. Not complaining, it's fine. It is winter after all. But I got to thinking, I kind of touched on it in another video. We were plugging away on the 55 Chevy first series, ran into some chassis issues. Turns out I got the wrong center section for it. My fault, but trying to graft in the front chassis to the rear is just more work than it's worth. So Spencer came by from Ryman Ranch. We yacked about it. He's going to make some center sub rails for me, and then we'll put it back together. So for right now, I'm going to tear apart what I already started, which isn't much. I kind of had some stuff mocked up on there. I'm going to tear down that chassis, bag and tag it, get it all put away so it's ready for the next phase as soon as the sub rails come in. I think I'm going to start project number 3, 4, I don't know. So we touched on that one too. 59 fleetside, 58 fleetside, sorry, the blue one. I have parts stashed away for that. Actually, for my 59, I have parts stashed away, which I think I'm gonna rob from because I have bigger plans for the 59 later. Does that make sense? Anyway, so we have a Ryman Ranch rear subframe for that truck. 2-link, C10 style link, fabricated rails, airbags, all that business. We have Jimenez Bros front fabricated subframe for bags and all that stuff. So it's kind of a little mix and match. That front subframe I've had for years now, and it's not doing any good sitting around. I'm thinking that I got parts laying around. I need to use them. There's no point in collecting them. So maybe get that chassis off the rack, get the 58 fleetside on the rack, and then start dragging down some parts again and reassess. Also, I have that 5.3 Vortec LS motor and rebuilt 4L60 that I had in the Nomad wagon when I started that I didn't feel good about. I may be dragging that back out again. Don't hold your breath on that, but I mean, it's ready to drop in. If it's not full mud water and locked up and knocking, then it should be fine. It's already got a standalone harness for it. I mean, it'd be stupid not to. So game plan on this truck is to put it together kind of on the cheap, just with stuff I have laying around. Not that that stuff is junk at all, but you know, be thrifty a little bit, get it on the road, you know, maybe sell it, flip it. I don't know, probably sell it. I really want to get the 59 done. I've had that thing for well over a decade, and you know, it's in primer. It needs a lot of body work still, and that's kind of where the hang up is. Our body shop is just maxed out. The guys are doing all they can, but customer cars are first when it comes to that stuff. So, you know, I gotta wait, just like a lot of people. That's okay. Moving on. I guess there's nothing left to do than to clean up my mess from the first go, and we'll come back to that later. Once Spencer gets the sub rails done for that 55 first series, we'll get all that set back up and do it proper. At least that way it'll be a full frame at that point, which is better anyway. Okay, moving in. Dane is here working on his truck, and we got one of those rare open lift things here, so that's going to be helpful later. But this guy kind of left off, bit of a mess. I got an understanding now and a game plan. I'm going to pop this sub rail off, which means I got to pull the cross members back off. The back is just sitting on here anyway. I got lots of parts and stuff. I'm going to try to keep them all together in one place. Pretty cool though. Look at these bullet motor mounts here from Ryman Ranch. Pretty cool little pieces. Got troll arms, all that stuff. So next go around, it'll make more sense. I'm excited for that. Also, Dane's been thrashing on this guy, which you'll see in another video. But you can see the little bead roll in action there, smoothing up the firewall on the 47. Pretty cool. Need to make sure I keep this thing organized here. I got parts mixed between 2 different year ranges in here, but everything's kind of more or less the same. I got a bunch of the rear suspension for the 55 to 59, which we will be using. This stuff down here, so I'm going to hang on to that. We got Watts-Link stuff, some cross members for the 59 stuff, as well as bag stuff. So when we get all this stuff, we can throw away cross members. I'll probably hang on in this center section for now until the other one comes in for reference and all that business. Frame is coming apart slowly. Got just about everything moved upstairs. I need to dig out the front subframe from years ago, so hopefully I can find all the parts for that as well. But finished breaking this down right now. A little winded, but just about cleared off here. I got the rear subframe, just gonna set aside for now. Doesn't exactly store well all together, but I'll just tip it off there for now. Clean this thing out, and then I gotta put all this stuff upstairs in my little hidey spot for parts for future use. And then try to gather up all the stuff for the front end that I've been hoarding for years now. I'm sure it's all there, right where I left it. All right, check back in here in a minute. Okay, got everything down from upstairs, all the old stuff, or the Ryman stuff, but back upstairs. That was awesome. So what we got here is another style fabricated chassis. This one here is done by Hyman and his bros. These guys are pretty cool. We used to do a lot of their tooling stuff back in the day, and then all of a sudden it just kind of dropped off. I don't know where it all went, but anyway, those guys do a lot of cool fabrication. Check them out. So this kit I got years ago for the 59 project, and just been kind of sitting on it for a while. Obviously haven't touched that truck in a long time, but did some like powder coating on the spindles, and this one here is also set up for air ride, and you can see the brackets there. All the control arms are powder coated already. Basically this ties in with the frame rails, and then the back will be similar to that. That's the rear chassis off the 55 first, but the rear Rideman stuff right here, more fabricated stuff, C10 style 2-links, airbags, all that stuff. So similar kits, but decided that this 58 is going to get the treatment, so might as well. I gotta go dig it out of storage. Hopefully it fires up. We'll get it in here, get it on the rack, and assess. I don't know if I want to look underneath that thing, but yeah, should be cool. This will make it nice. Back to the snow banks again. Technically winter, so it shouldn't be rain. Snow. What is snow? Yeah. Luckily, there's snow around here. It's generally dry, very dry snow. Yep. So it makes it pretty light. Oh, cool. Still hooked up. Definitely dead. about this. Oh yeah. Way too much. Get this thing inside. Look at those fresh cookies. I have to admit, pretty weak, but I blame it on the ball tires, and it's like a sheet of ice underneath this stuff, so it doesn't really help. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, left some nice little marks. Hopefully Dane will be leaving some here soon. Very close on the old Ford. All right, rig's inside. Let's get it up on the lift and check her out. Well, everything I thought it might be at a glance. Bring you in here, we'll do it together. Check this thing out. Snow options, that should make a mess here later. But let's jump straight to these shocks. Got the old twisty shocks. Those are original, if I am not mistaken. Fresh brake lines. Actually, the brakes feel really good in this. They said they went through and put all new brakes in it. So, I don't know. It's got a new master, it looks like, up there. The bed floor. Yep, bed floor is good. Cab corner, I think should be fine. Check the other side. Yep, same. Bed floor brace, check. Oh, let's go. Look at this cute little guy. Little 3-speed manual. Little guy in there. Pretty cool, I have to say. That's coming out. I did notice we got a nice oil trail going on here. When I peeked inside, see that they, I'm gonna bring one up here. This filter is puking out the lid. That'll be fine. Also coming out. But yeah, I mean, frame-wise, it's not too bad. So where that other front subframe grafts in is right through here somewhere. So luckily with these frames, they are like dead straight. I mean, look at that thing. Pretty easy as far as that goes. And we'll graft in a C-notch in the back, put a rear tank in it, you know. But what I should probably do is a little leg work before I get this thing on the lift. It's so bright. This will be fine through here. Yep, just a little breathing room. So normally there's a bolt. Oh, it's still there. That holds the fender on. It's shockingly that it's still attached, but that's good. A little dent right there, that'll be fine. Check the other side. Yep, bolt's there. Somehow the fender's attached, so go around and spray our special sauce on everything. Help aid in breaking this thing down a little bit. And I was on the fence whether or not I wanted to leave the front clip on there or not. I mean, you gotta pull the motor out anyway, so how far do I want to go? Get that out of there before I put it on the lift? I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. Brainstorming. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Go ahead and just break this thing down. I thought about driving up on there, but it makes it a real bear to climb underneath it and get to everything. I mean, that would be silly. So just leave this thing up in the air right here and start tearing her apart. Get ready to pull this motor, see if I can get this front clip all off in one piece-ish without it falling apart. But the idea is to keep it preserved. So, you know, preserve all this goodness, which I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about running this 6er in there with everything else, but I really don't think it's gonna work for clearance reasons. Plus it sounds like it's a tractor, and I've given the 6-cylinders many shots over the years, but I got several takeout LS motors kicking around, high mileage mystery motors of course, so that'll be better. If we're gonna do it, might as well do it. And yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty basic little truck. I'm not sure what I'm doing on the rear end yet. Probably go with the Dutchman on that as well. I mean, I could run this one, I guess, but I think these are 6-lug. I would bet money on it, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, start spraying, start tearing down stuff. Driveline is out. I take care of the shift linkage right here, pull these cotter pins out, and just try to do as much as I can under the rig. while I can get to it. And then, yeah, these things are pretty basic, so not much to it. That radiator's still draining. Alright, coolant leaking, got the fuel line disconnected, transmission's undone, all the shift linkage is out. Just kind of waiting for this thing to finish doing the steel. Bless you. Pull some motor mounts, maybe yank some shocks off, things I know I'm not going to need right now, just, you know, passing the time. Yeah. You talking about around your toolbox, or?
That too.
Just snowing underneath there. Somebody packed a bunch of snow behind the bumper there. Crazy. It's flowing now. Sorry about the hat, Chuck. Not the best hat for working under a rig, but you know, it's done already. It's done. Sweet. This tank's gonna overflow. Hopefully not. Check this out. So, got smacked right there in the shock. She's just been sawing away there for a while. But we don't need those where we're going. Well, I need shocks, but not those ones. Updates. Still draining. Let's see. Motor mounts are coming out next. Pull this front bumper off. And I've been kind of putting off pulling the body ones because I know those are not coming off very well, so keep disassembling. Fender is loose, and I have to say we use some penetrant, this stuff here, which I've talked about before. It is a miracle worker. Those bolts came out, they didn't break off. Kind of crazy. All right, update. I got the fenders loose on the front, the bed is loose, everything's drained out the bottom, transmission, motor is unbolted, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna drop her down, hit it from the top side, and then should be ready to start pulling some big items out of there. Didn't miss much, but the camera's being glitchy again. So I'm about ready to pull this hood off. No biggie. put the bolts on, or I'm gonna lose those things. Should have pulled the hood off earlier. So much brighter in there. Next plan is I got a couple bolts holding the fenders on, then this whole front clip sheet metal should come off. So I think I'm almost there. Then I can get into the motor, get that yanked. It's really coming apart fast. It's the going together part that takes forever. Switch the video so we can get some real action.
Action shot.
Really nice. It was nice and dry outside. The doors open.
I can't wait to move that bed part around.
Luckily it's light. Getting it back over there might be a different story.
You know, when you load it all up.
They're just sitting on there. Nope, they are.
You mean they are?
I think these were handmade. Guy got this from his brother's. Super talented metal dude. But it seems like a killer. I hang on to them, you know?
Maybe not the intake, but just those.
The whole thing, I think. Door's about to fall.
Well, that was about the test right there. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah, exactly.
Bring it on up. Going too smooth.
Well, that's pretty good there.
Just swinging around.
Oh. Yeah, don't need that.
It is nasty.
Just wanted.
I was missing some hardware. So.
Well, that's a bonus, that helps. Alright, you'll know, but that's cool. Oh, yeah, right on the tire, do the old pivot around.
Yeah. She's rolling like cream. Wheels on this thing?
Yeah, I think we're stuck on the racks over there. Yeah, we just did it the hardest way possible. Well, you can lower it now. For one, so it's not super top heavy. And then if you push it a little bit, where are you wanting to go with this thing? Okay, or do you just want to suck it right back into the for now?
That's gonna have to come off eventually.
Finish my swivel here. Hold on. Hold on. Can I take a turn? I was gonna say if we do it's hold up.
Sure, you take her the bed. Alright.
Good enough? Alright, do you want to set her down? You reckon? Yeah. Oh, good. I do love. Oh, hello.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll stop eventually.
Apparently, Jesus. Apparently, there's a stream in there.
19 gallons later.
God, there's a bunch of rags in there.
Lights are going on over there.
Oh, my God. Preemptively. Oh, Jesus. Brought all those for you.
You need them.
Oh, but you're going to be a very messy guy. Oh, what? Oh, again? Well, that's clear. That's cool. You're wanting to roll this thing towards the garage door once you try to lift the bed off?
I think so, yeah.
What's still left on the bed?
Nothing.
Like, it's all on post?
Yeah. Probably just leave the front ones chilling and then
Put the back ones around. Ready?
let me get this strobe light swapped out here.
What, you don't like the strobe?
It happens at the worst times every
Wow.
time.
Okay, I'm sorry. With this, I just push it with 2 fingers. Ruin the thing that just wanted to cruise down the road.
She's a little sweetheart.
How much more room do I got? What?
Sorry about that. Might be enough actually.
Well,
This bed is made of paper mache. So
yeah, I'm not sure how you're lifting the front. Back on. Not my You ready?
that's gonna do it. Thanks guys. 58 Apache went from cookies to pieces today. So yeah, everything came apart. Got the front clip, bed obviously there. Got the bed. Wait, Dane's doing something.
Dad joke right
Got the shot at bed. Oh, yeah, it's cold now, but didn't take long. Half a day. Got this thing tore apart, even with all the rusty bolts and everything. Came apart pretty easy, I think. So got it up here on the rack, and yeah, now for the party. So once it's up here, if it were nicer, I'd definitely power wash everything, get it all nice and clean. But it is snowing good outside, so I'm just happy it's in here. Let it dry out overnight, do a little cleanup in here tomorrow. Got destroyed. And start getting everything plotted out here for the front end. So till next time, guys, we'll see you. Thank you guys for following along. And yeah, like I said, sorry about the delay on the 55 First Series. It will be back. And but yeah, we're gonna keep moving with the new project. So I'm weird like that. See you guys.